Greetings and blessings, butterflies. Welcome back. I'm Famous Diamore, and I'm here with your past, present, and future reading for whatever sign comes out next. We're going to shuffle these cards around just based off of the energy that I was picking up during the pre shuffle. I'm very curious to see if this is going to be Cancer or Taurus because those were the energies that were very strong as I was doing the pre-shuffle. Taurus, there we go. So this energy is going to resonate possibly with anybody who may be under the sign of Taurus, have Taurus energy in their chart, or maybe dealing with a Taurus. The energy that I was picking up during the free shuffle, the song that was playing was Tink Million. You know the remix or the cover of Aaliyah's One in a Million song. That was the song that was playing. So someone really, really trusted someone in this situation, my Taurus. You may have really put a lot of trust in someone. And the reason why I said you all were the possible signs that was going to be coming out in this reading was because the energy felt so practical. Even though it was a heavy, because there was a lot of emotion in the energy, it still felt practical. It still felt like, I do this, and this, and so I should get this. It felt really, really practical. There may be heavy conflict in a connection that you may be involved in. Someone is hostile because I saw the Five of Swords energy. Someone is hostile. Someone, maybe in the energy of regret. Someone may be feeling like, mind games were played with them. This could be an energy. There could be energy here where someone was lashing out. There could have been some lines that were crossed. Someone is in the energy of feeling, that weakness or that fear. Someone wanted some type of loyalty. The song is playing right now. It's called Faithful by Pora Fora. So someone may have expected some type of loyalty, some type of faithfulness out of a situation, but there is an energy, where someone, has been putting in work and they're losing strength because I saw strength in reverse. There's lots of gossip. People may be talking. Might be a lot being said right now. But I saw the energy of a new beginning. You and this person that you may be dealing with, connected with, in this energy, you, this person, place, thing, or whatever environment that you may be connected with, it's something about a repeated cycle. It's something that you've done before. Something you've already been through. You have the energy on the Fool. I saw that new beginning energy. I saw the new beginning energy with the Ace of Wands. We have the Fool energy. You may have to step out on some type of faith. This energy, this energy could be about, I don't know. I'm picking up a pregnancy energy. I surely am. I'm picking up a pregnancy energy. I'm picking up an energy of, a new beginning, may be tied to a legacy. Because, like I said, I picked up that practical energy, something about security and safety. So this energy could be our growth and expansion, in that area. That could be the new beginning. Something, something, like I said, something's expanding, something growing. I was picking up that energy. So, Taurus, let's get right into this reading and see what Spirit has for you. There's the strength now. It's in the upright. In the pre-shuffle, it was in reverse. All right, and your current, in the most recent past energy, my dear Taurus, there was an energy of strength. There was an energy where you had to tap into that courage, an energy where you had to be, integrate your, that animalistic self, the animalistic part of you, with the lion being here. There's an energy where you had to be courageous. And as I stated earlier, I picked up an energy where, there were some lines that was crossed. There was some weaknesses, some fears. There was an energy where you or someone, in your environment was lashing out. And you may have to step in and tap into that energy of courage to be able to handle this situation. Or you maybe had to step into the energy of courage to be able to confront the situation. You take it how it resonates, my dear Taurus. And in the current energy, we have the energy of the hangman being in reverse. This is about refusing that perspective change. This is about refusing to surrender. There's something you're holding on to that you don't want to let go of. And whatever it is that you are possibly holding on is something that is not, in service of your highest good. This could be an energy, where, you might be in indecision. The hangman reverse could also be about a sacrifice. You may have made a sacrifice in something. Currently, you may be making a sacrifice. And that sacrifice may be involving you stepping up into this energy of courage and confronting the situation head on. Because in the future energy, we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is adventurous. This is a risk taker. This is an energy that follows their heart, their passions, what their desires is, what moves them, what makes them feel free-spirited. So in the future energy, spirit is highlighting the energy where you're going to be feeling this energy of passion, where you're going to be feeling like, you're ready to move forward. You're going to be ready for those energies of adventure. Let's get some clarifying energies to go along with these cards from the Celestial Insight deck. My Taurus, thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much for that energy. My Taurus, thank you. All right. All right. Here we go. And thank you for Spirit for always confirming. In the in the most recent past energy, that energy where you had to tap into this strength, that energy is being tied to an energy of transformation. You are undergoing a profound transformation. Have recent changes made you uncertain? Embrace the shifts. They are guiding you towards personal and spiritual growth. This energy showed up, if I'm not mistaken, it showed up in the Virgo reading. And there's an energy here where you are meant to transform. That butterfly energy, you're meant to evolve. And it may have taken you strength to evolve past something that may have showed up for you in your past. It may have taken you to integrate that animalistic self. You may have had to lash out. You may have to call out the lines that were being crossed. But this energy was tied to you transforming the situation or transforming yourself from a personal basis. In the current energy, the energy where the hangman is in reverse, the energy where you may have had a sacrifice, where you may not want to release, where you may have held on too tightly to a certain perspective. This energy is being tied to the energy of intense feelings. Scorpio got this in their energy, as well as Pisces, I think it was. But this energy says your emotions are stronger than usual right now. Are you experiencing a wave of emotional intensity? Allow yourself to feel and express these emotions. Releasing them will bring you peace. So a part of the sacrifice in this current moment that you may be having to make is an energy where you're having to, release those intense feelings, where you have to express them. Because as I stated, here in the earlier energy, energy of lashing out, of telling someone where they crossed the line, an energy where you have lacked, an energy to be strong and continue on with a situation. Those energies of that intense feelings, those energies that showed up for you in this current moment, it is meant to show up. It is meant to help you to move towards this energy of the Knight of Wands, the energy of being adventurous, the energy of being passionate, the energy of taking those risks. And these risks are being tied to the energy of courage, the energy that you started off with in the recent past. You're being led right back to that energy. This energy says courage is the power to overcome any obstacle. Are you facing a tough decision? Don't shy away. Take the leap forward and discover your own strength. Now, you remember that Fool card that we saw in the beginning, and that the New Beginnings energy that I was telling you about? This energy is going to take courage. This energy is about you taking those risks in the very near future. You may be facing a tough decision. It may be, something hard for you to do. You may be disappointing others, or you may be disappointing a plan that you already had in motion by taking this risk. But Spirit is encouraging you. Spirit is urging you, because this energy is a part of your transformation through those intense feelings. This energy where you tap into this energy of courage, this is how you develop that strength. that strength to keep going on, to keep moving past the situation, to find that one in a million love. Someone may be feeling like, an energy where they may have felt like they were betrayed by someone they really, really trusted. The strength energy is an energy of trust. The courage energy is an energy of trust. And this energy, it doesn't have to really necessarily be about nobody outside of you. This could be about you learning to have that courage and trust in yourself. To make the decisions, that show up for you, the decisions that are best for you. And going through those intense emotions, focusing on them, sacrificing that energy of ego, because the hangman energy is all about sacrificing the energy of ego, surrendering, allowing what's meant to happen. So you're meant in this current moment to surrender, to sacrifice those intense feelings that you have, so that you can move into this energy where you're adventurous, where you're ready to take those necessary risks to put you on a path that leads you towards those desires. The Knight of Wands is on its way to the Ace of Wands. The Knight is on the way to being to finding that comfort, the stability with the Queen of Wands energy. The Knight is on his way to finding that maturity, that comfort, that feeling financially, feeling passionately, feeling secure, feeling focused, feeling mature. That's that King energy. Because this Knight wants new beginnings. This is what you really, really want, my Taurus. You want those new beginnings. And whether this new beginning is tied to parenthood, a new job, a new love, or a new hobby. Spirit is saying that it's going to take courage, because you're going to need to step past some things that you've already, you've previously been doing and got comfortable in with this transformation energy. So you're going to have to evolve. That's what's being called upon you at this present time, my Taurus energies. I appreciate you all for being here. If you appreciate these messages, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, you all have a blessed, loved, and safe rest of your day.